the INS Vikrant, a name that resonates with power and dominance. Even the name sent shivers down the spines of the Pakistani Navy, a force to be reckoned with. This aircraft carrier was no ordinary ship. It was a floating fortress, brimming with advanced weaponry and state-of-the-art technology. It was India's mighty fist, ready to strike at the heart of the enemy, a symbol of strength and resilience. In the 1971 war, Vikrant was more than just a warship. It was a symbol of India's resolve and determination to protect its sovereignty. From the Bay of Bengal, Vikrant unleashed its fury, dominating the waters and asserting its presence. Its Seahawk fighters roared into the skies, each sortie bringing India closer to victory, striking fear into the hearts of the enemy. They crippled Pakistan's naval fleet and choked its supply lines, ensuring a strategic advantage for India. The enemy trembled as Vikrant tightened its grip on the war, showcasing unparalleled naval prowess. Pakistan knew they had to stop the beast, but the challenge was monumental. They threw everything they had at Vikrant, hoping to turn the tide of the war. Their hopes rested on one desperate gamble, a final attempt to change their fate. They had to sink the mighty carrier, the indomitable beast of the bay. It was December 1971, a time etched in the annals of history. The war was at its peak, with battles raging on land, sea, and air. A Pakistani submarine lurking in the depths spotted its prey, the majestic INS Vikrant, India's pride. A torpedo ripped through the water, aimed at the carrier's heart with deadly precision. The explosion shook the ship violently, sending shockwaves through every sailor on board, disrupting their sense of security. Panic threatened to engulf the crew as chaos reigned on the deck. Vikrant had taken a direct hit, a blow that could cripple its operations. The engine room, the heart of the ship, was in grave danger, threatening the very lifeline of the vessel. If the engines failed, Vikrant would become a sitting duck, vulnerable to further attacks, unable to defend itself. India's hope, its champion in the Bay of Bengal, was on the verge of sinking, a symbol of national pride facing imminent peril. Amidst the chaos and fear, one man stood firm. Vice Admiral S.H. Chowdhury, the chief engineer of INS Vikrant, refused to panic. He knew his duty. He knew the lives of over 1,500 men and the fate of the war rested on his shoulders. Ignoring the danger, he rallied his men. They were not just engineers, they were warriors battling for their ship's survival. Under intense enemy fire, Chowdhury led from the front. He directed his team, his voice a beacon of hope in the darkness. His courage was infectious. It spread like wildfire through the ranks, igniting a sense of purpose and determination in everyone who served under him. The engineers, inspired by their leader, worked tirelessly. They knew that the fate of the ship and perhaps the entire mission rested on their shoulders. They toiled for hours in the damaged engine room, the air thick with smoke and the deafening roar of the ship echoing around them. Every bolt tightened and every wire reconnected was a step closer to survival. Finally, against all odds, they did it. They restarted the engines. The sense of relief and triumph was palpable as the ship roared back to life. Vikrant lived to fight another day. The ship, once on the brink of disaster, was now ready to face any challenge that lay ahead. Chowdhury's bravery saved INS Vikrant and played a pivotal role in India's victory. His quick thinking and fearless actions turned the tide of battle. His actions were more than just an act of engineering, they were an act of extraordinary courage and leadership. He showed what true leadership looks like in the face of adversity. His legacy lives on, reminding us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. His story continues to inspire future generations of naval officers. Vice Admiral S.H. Chowdhury, the unsung hero of INS Vikrant, showed us that even in the darkest hour, one person's bravery can change the course of history. His name is etched in the annals of naval history, a testament to his indomitable spirit.